Yabemo obi akwa abade aba smart Ghana update so we a news update for frokra de ba besom abusia Kennedy Agyapong kwa Japan Dr. Bawumia to say ono NLD MPP as the presidential candidate akwa Kofi John Dramani Mahama nanu na creative art for no Mr. Logic and obi anim se enko no de no se wo reshi se Kennedy Agyapong kwa Japan ebe wini wachire na adwen afa contest beba so between Dr. Bawumia and Mahama opeso o kire se ayade se be yedene o se be yedene pa esan se so the Dr. Bawumia ekugina Mahama anima ebe yedene efri se Mahama ache wo game nim pa na se fa boot for boot ne sai ne yeden ne de onu mom de Castellan ko be prefer Kennedy Agyapong kwa Japan esan se Kennedy Agyapong kwa Japan eba with those attributes no anke beboa MPP pa no wase se Dr. Bawumia ebe se otimi sheki Mahama ni NDC pa dia Jisanye o nominate Kennedy Agyapong kwa Japan as his running mate. Na se Kennedy Agyapong kwa Japan ebeje no enso ya asem foforo. Ebusia ye kwa akotim. Eno na chini nso no ade se Arnold enso so abo Kennedy Agyapong kwa Japan abaso pa wo so hwe baby o free ene baby o ba bedu ya ade se waya ade no wasaso e de respect pa man ni nyina gina se owie nso no wasaso e ka unity sem e de kire Dr. Bawumia no wasaso a congratulate no o se ma nya respect pa no mu nyina ni omo kan nso ni se ade se sani osibiki kan ho this elections no ogina biemu dia nipa bia o ba bia nyina nchen obewi ni hands down esan se Kennedy Agyapong kwa Japan waya ade pa abusia membese meka sache mebese yebeko ni akwa akoti omunyina including councillor Odro eni kum chacha so omunyina kire omadwen se ka Kennedy ena nkomo de na nkomo pe at this point in time na emom no amane sa but against Mahama ne de Dr. Bawumia M1 ho pa wolamu nyina kire se ade se ekon pa eneda MPP fo anim no esan se nipa na omu chusu no ade se mu be dene pa e de amomu in 2024 abusia yenko yenti om so omo de oma no disem etudwa ye ba ye beto aso pepepe se ne ensem ni nyina esitie.
Why disappointed Anna?
Quite a bit not really disappointed. I mean my expectation was that Honorable Ken be winning. So me dey na obianim say but then say I'm not with the other side. Because a matter of choice. Until now, be our right say obe choosing his side. At the end of the day, until my support will still go with the vice president. I mean, Omoko standing here, Omo signing and I taking such say Ulusu support the winner.
Smart Ghana update.
Those are the back there say we will still support him. But in fact, I wish. Say we know Honorable Winnie here.
Honorable Ben.
Yeah, Honorable Ken now.
Okay.
I wish because maybe a Ghana could do no. We say you hear some level of heat be the shaky system no. But I'm hoping say Dr. Bawumia beat me and make it a change. But my biggest problem
Smart Ghana update.
And tell me yes say if the Honorable Winnie no is who we are fighting against. John Mahama. John Mahama is a great force.
But Bawumia is also a great force.
Oh no, I'm coming. I'm not saying he's not. Mahama nya grossa. So only Mahama ever competition. Nya kwada bi na no competition. This is a candidate that fought with Nanado, the president, and nearly won. And here is a case. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vice, and he's going to face Mahama, who is grounded with this particular, race from how long? That's my fear. Now, if you say within the people, within the party, people have their differences. So, Honorable Ken is the right person to face Mahama, which is more on the grounds, from the grassroots level, no. Nukrebi wom. Me nkase bi am pet Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Me penasempa like a gentleman. But I didn't know Takashi be a compassion. I said Takashi rim because breaking the 8 the Takashi asem, which is something that MPP must expect because sometimes I get afraid. Say you call election. That's MPP because we break it. And this is free. Omeja tumana. That is my biggest worry. Who's it?
I don't know Munjintum.
Charlie Miji, who's it? The breaking 8 na koye tag.
I said enmity Honorable Ken's speech, or
Yes.
see we can do it, people can do it in unity.
Oh,
That's
we
what
can,
he said to the party.
No, of course. I mean, a unified front. Honorable Ken and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Oh, share vice presidential candidate, Anna.
Oh, but very good. I was going to advise he should get Honorable Ken, nominate him as his vice. I don't know if Honorable Ken will accept him, but if he is willing to support Dr. Dia Onjintum, but Mahama enye obia oye easy sir. To my fear and say, who's Honorable Ken the say or no the boot for boot not yasiye. Which is NDC's biggest slogan, boot for boot. That is Honorable Ken for you. Until see an acquire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, say, but it's almost say, okay, we need to break it, we won't accept. There they fine. Until my problem is, yes, he has won. We will all give him the support. I mean, from now on, a tiny chi. I mean, unified front. Yeah, we are going for the NDC, but the but no is my problem.
Let's see what will happen, Reverend. I mean, Reverend, I'm about professor. The presidential primaries. Is it primaries or is that's it, right? Yeah.
I'm really proud of Kennedy because our expectation is that when we near there could be a little confusion, but we show too much of maturity to the level. So what he has here, there is peace, there's unity. I side with Mr. Logic say, "Kebeye year, Bawumia Ken as the vice, kebe boa pa." Because the kind of man Ken is, Charlie Bawumia needs him, the strong man. Because next year about 20 days, MP4 should be ready. Because NDC will not give them that chance at all. And NDC for Ghanaians are also testifying about it. Because the Nipa Nebre, and I saw expect Bibi Sanka was saying Bibi Ba, now I'm back after 8 years. You can't just convince them just anyhow. So they want to have a change. And I think, Mema Ken Aiko, he has done so well. And I know next time, no General Befa. Because the effort I will put on, no, that man is strong. And I believe says MP for better I'm put two things in order. Because next year they boot for boot.
And anticipating.
First of all, me congratulate you, Dr. Bawumia. But me know from the onset, now I was of the opinion say, me nim dentia or saba ababe pre-president because we spend the Adom na say next year to me kona we ya 8 years
as vice president.
As vice president. Again, India any ideas any niema na wo when to me am fam my boss na woni na nya adwuma ma na fam ba.
Because as well anya adio. Because the NDC presidential candidate say no you see a vice president.
So no obi na wu ye no be di adio.
But he's gone for election and won as well.
Yes, but he because Obi Ebia Nanka former President Mills etiase and otina through the 8 years in Ebia nka omo 8 years we Ebia nka I don't know, but I'm just saying. But me, I was of the opinion say I really was not rooting for Bawumia. I was behind Ken Agyapong because I felt to say we needed someone like him in our governance system. But however, no, I must commend him to say he was able to pull a lot of numbers within this short period of time. Obe declare say Opese was standing as president and also say opening results na by no or gia tumna senya na nka manfo anticipate say bia mentime ho ase ni niema bi besi enyansi no. I think I must commend him for that. And also, no, I'm not too surprised at the results. I just say Bawumia every year because we share establishments no conform move vote na do na da so abemu do na da so DMP. So I think I'm not too surprised at it, but I'm just disappointed. That's all I have to say.
Arnold, disappointed or not? Indifferent.
Firstly, the member MPP for Nabaso.
Okay.
Say Omutumi organize an election without any major incidents. Bia. Na obekaya muye super delegate conference or election. Now there were some sporadic disturbances. Those disturbances then instigated the showdown. Balance na bibia. So now for be no more expectation is say because of the C was super delegates election and as a conference no. ABA replicating on home this time around. But surprisingly, election was really peaceful. Really peaceful. Me mom dear, as far as me monitoring the coin, me man take report be an as me who any video be to show say disturbance be a cause. So I say about MPP for Nabaso. So I'm not surprised say Osho more movie Kasai ni na bibi na about EC Abaso and most especially about Ghana police Abaso. Anyhow our election no a coy and say about Mabaso. Mesa about Vice President Nabaso say to me a winning election way. Now remember said the last time I had discussion with her. Now my comrades be what platform way so kase almost support so apart from supporting Honorable Ken, they had a conviction say Honorable Ken beat me a winning. And I told them say almost kakra because Vice President no or Assistant Vice President party machinery no 90% in no e back no government machinery no 90% no e back no ministers MPs DCs MCs QVs the money na support to Vice President and be uphill tax ama Honorable Ken say obetimi upstage Vice President but send am call for na kan in fact Honorable Ken no performance no is super impressive to the point where even some of the regions go we need some of the regions now be na expectation to say based on machinery and tools are back a vice president like a vice president pull bear 90% 80%. So for him to actually make the vice president pull 61%, no. that's quite impressive. Now me mom dear I think I can't during this process no the blatant show of Sika Edema delegates and how there were no shame in them actually coming to tell us we are mommy say we used to mommy say into one mommy amen to and all that stuff. They tend to say money changing has during your election process now but obey attest to the fact that usually under G people really do not want to come out and disclose mama we Sika and I said mama we so on vote mama some influence we so but this time around it was like nobody had any stint of shame to or nah I am magic 400 we are mommy 200 I'm maintaining it's for me it's quite worrying. What it means is say see I know the amount for too many hours say one mommy Sika in the anya there meto amount see you're careful and now we no translating to the main one it may be a problem. It poses a big danger election process because the tendency say only Sika regardless of or knowledge base or background or intellect or then if you do not have the war without the financial muscle the sucker means amount for the will be for and that's really worrying.
And yet because also say maybe almost say after the move with him they don't see them again it's hard time cash out
so it starts from the top. What I say it starts from the top it means say say to me service at the end from the top and I understand what frustrations and actually demanding money but saying openly no a be harding now me mom dear the way I deal we call peaceful I'm only praying say a bit translated in the main election come next year because being who say when it comes to the main general election the last general election they have in Amafo way there were a lot of disturbances. I'm hoping and praying say the way is to me or day we bokono the way a party to me a day we bokono say to me the general one there in no ebe boy na mebo omo take part in the election or any omo concession addresses especially Honorable Ken. I love the concession address the fact say listen the agrone we say coming together na Kofi see the main opposition and it's key because usually so your internal politics are attend the DA backbiting the kike can one careful the cracks beber party so your biggest priority is to mend those cracks before you move into the main one because one yen sana amount for the grievances being acrimony bino besho mumu and be affected certainly home with Honorable Alandiano it is important say party no be ensure say be a course be na a big division some level of division by no or be solved before they move into next year election but all in all no the bomb was for such a peaceful election and let's see what pertains next year.
Ola, you have the last say on this one. Into.
Yeah, Miss G, yeah, MP before about so I mean, election, on my idea, there has been peaceful, and not be moved to say Bianca or Timmy Wakami be to say about the first round, no, kakra be between about, but yeah, TT around, and there's nothing like that. I'm more surprises some of us with this absolutely peaceful and free and fair election, especially in the words of Honorable Ken Agyapong, say a free and fair. And you see, one of the things that they should worry about is how much votes Dr. Bawumia had and how much votes Honorable Ken had. You're caught into an election where one of your key competitors, or if I should say your key competitor, had an overwhelming endorsement from the party. But in your case, a first timer has been able to pull a lot of votes, which made it not possible for you to have that anticipated.
But Bawumia is also a first timer. Bawumia is also a first timer.
You see, Bawumia is a vice president.
But he's a first timer as a presidential candidate.
Mate, my trauma sense.
So why do you have
a first timer who had no hint of suggestion saying 2 years ago Senkobe contested that. A first timer who has not been in any presidential capacity could pull this number of votes from the delegates and also from the people. It suggests that there's a lot of work to be done. Like I said, when he was vice at BBC and Mao Bedi Musako contesting, the party overwhelming majority as a woman endorsement crowd, there was even no competition. But in this case, there has been a very keen competition, very fair competition, but I think there's a lot of work to be done in the NPP. First of all, unity is very important. They need to find a way to unite the front, because the campaign leading to this election, and some PP, among for Kansimbia would have voiced Omanka, but they said things that I hope they'll find a way to clarify or to remedy those situations. The success of Dr. Bawumia will have a huge impact on the decision of Honorable Ken. If he decides to campaign for him, it will really help him. If he decides to say amount for suggest or be the vice running mate, a bit buono. But if he decides to go by the words or kind of says in one of his interviews, or this was Winia or Rogago Travel Chadren. Yeah,
or Uncle independent.
That's one of the options available. But Michelle, the about accepting talking about unity. It doesn't seem likely say Obeko as independent, but politicians they are full of surprises. Because politicians are full of surprises. One here a bit me about Bejia to come, but my 1 month, 2 months, yes, I because a year ago no be names or be president, but suddenly end up she votes on. So I'm super proud of how the whole thing went. And I'm so excited. Say in Tias and Bonibia, the Biako Kama, but a Juma Dimpano. I feel never shall say.
Listening to me,
almost about that.
Yet to about 2024. Now MPP for we near Majas of the
offer.
Oh, mammy, winning. I never and na me pese Honorable King Eba. Maybe a name pese Oba. I didn't see a name pese Oba and say. Yeah, Papa Bawumia, ni moha.
Hey.
Oh, listen to me. Once I say, unu obi kontokwa. Na sabi o facha me. Enti na me yusu sabi bebre no. Unu obi kontokwa ne nipa no ye yalefo a. Eye sabi o, eye asam kan. Na wo bo ne kora na, ye beka se wo yale enti na wabo no. Once ya Papa Bawumia ni moha. Eti kaken baya. Me 2024 na me ko independent ana me so fukum chacha maka se Ghana fo anto aba ma me a ya nto mo so fu china bosom ya mienu ana ni da so wom oso fukum chacha if you say NDC ni MPP no ya so wom mienu nyina ahwe isifu ni salifu ni nyina ye fufufu ya so wom mienu nyina ahwe it is one to about my mea me ko independent so fuchira bosom sa na no aso fuchira bosom be ya bosom ni wo ye ne conference me ko kasa wase that one to ama me ayen to mo so fuchira bosom na NDC ni MPP die Ghana for mo nko pension what am I say it ya papa Kennedy wayade if say baby okodu ye no na utumu sa waba nanim na ya papa Bawumia de 2024 no obeje na home if say minimum say Ghana for ni wiase a etie a ehwe nyina no won say sabim prediasa nana ni ho a ya papa Bawumia na wo ho etu wono ankasa no awe president eti aden na eden sesan na ebesen aba en sesan ya se Ghana for person won nya sesan adase ya de me KPP
ani eden
Kum People's Party ana gum ye so fuchira bosom mini aba ye bibi adakwan mu ye bibi adakwan mu aye ba eti no me aba we na ye to ye no me kura de na me nhya da nwe ho but na me de na me pese won na bu Kennedy eba adam me kan say ona bu Kennedy Agyapong kura so ye to aba we no say ya de o wi ni ye no fa ya onu kura woni na akoma mu se ko be ko opposition but no prepare now for 2032
and yes 28 kwa oko 32
yes mini aba because we ni bibi sa aban we ade a won waye Ghana for no John 1010 government
any interesting
so can John 1010 ya we quotation de wo
meaning de won ti anka wo ka twa ho
bronsamu bewia ni wakum na wasai saying
asem na oka ne mu odru that ni evidence bia so sa
saden Mr. John 1010 so say we should Ghana no mo sabe wia no enkoso
menim
okay sikadi na enkoso
menim
na wunnim a onabu Kennedy Agyapong ankase $800 million ene ye yes ye de be bribe no na ka wonsi fo
patriotic say vice president so ka say enyam pada
etika ye brochira anka onabu Kennedy Agyapong kura ka ye be frɛ no ye wo yokofo wa ha BNI fo wa national security fo wa say ye brochira ka onabu Kennedy Agyapong ka ye be frɛ no na ka the full evidence na ba Africa ni Ghana na bibia ya political talk political ebrochire sabi meti wono metu kwan bebre da ebrochire kuro bi enu wono ma betumi akodi na wono ma aka say na ye pese ya ma $800,000 that for evidence bra de no person wo de man no fa de bra for evidence bra bonidin na ye hwehwem say Ghana the whole country ni nyina eko IMF akopɛ $3 billion that's a ye wokurum wa na ba akofo to me kase bi abema $800 million IMF wo sika kora eba sope 300 ba na 400 eba na eba sope enye whether enya good yo eye brochira ka be invite no fa evidence emra etimi nua ba de me osof kum chacha mpesa me kan say 2024 no Ghana for yanto abema me ko independent yanto ama me yanto ma sofu chira bosom
na mon come force mbom woni ne nye
nyanya alliance
ana
and the ebre na bechele
okay
what I say ebre and the bechele ebre once ade abako a sofu chira bosom me pe na yi ne say me lay na me nam so na the same thing no nam so what I say me chire any said ya me ba me yen sa bi pepe no nam so a wono so de ba eti na me ka say edu ba bi ese say obi wa ye spiritual leader enso etuminya oman na konwa ediso ya na ade ba ko ewo mu ne say obi sole wa say sofo enye politics na sofo de autopetrol sofo to ya tax sofo autopetrol na ede na sofo enye politics na what ya say da bia ye be ka say sofo enye politics na ya ma won asabe mpradu asa won nim nyame na ba be di yeso ewo bra Proverbs 29 verse 2 Proverbs 29:2 sa train ne for doors won man na nije abonefo di o man so o man ni si yapini eti yakofa abonefo na abonefo ni belidi o man na da bia o man no esi yapini o man ni nkoso da Battle ni fuo di oman so eli di oman na oman ko nani kama awon fe eti yamma yamre bi na emwa
yo yate sister MC I know trying to say obi so okọ presidential candidates independent aden
ha na no ye won
azama wo kan me no nya adwen na wo fa bi o say seyema atene nefo a wa munim nyame bedi oman no so a
me see na bible
tie me pese me busa wa
me bible me na me cholo
o tie o say
yema verse 29 atene nefo di oman so a oman na nije na abodefo di oman so oman ni see print enyam say
bible say so in relation to this na che say omo di oman anim sisi omo ya abonefo
me na me cholo bible me printing press
me pese me busa say eti woni sofu gum anyone kasa ho den na kine se mo ye tene na ese wo ma wo di anim
me nua ba bible enyam na me cholo yo
so they can say
na ye wo kudo mu wanom na ma sister niama ekoso hwe galam sensensem a ekoso ne ade won si yenyi atu yenua no bi o Ghana ha young boys ye chibi ye jeli bi 10 years 15 years any ade ye wo kudo mu a empanifo ya na etuo anya me na meka aban ni mu empanifo na di evidence eba what I say aban ni mu empanifo na di evidence no eba ye ni kurom wanom na ye che Aisha wan ya said ye bed ye ben migina radio so okay FM kan say ye ndi portal no o Ghana ha enkrofo didi matam ye ndi kurom wa na Aisha wan not aso ni nam kurom wa
anyway Miss G,